Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I'm going to start off by giving you an overview of the incident that occurred here, and then I will just skim through the article to make sure I do give you all of the correct and important information. There's a link in the description if you'd like to look into this case a little further. But it's in regards to the scumbag woman. Am I allowed to say whore of a mother? Is that something I'm allowed to say? I just did. So the scumbag whore of a mother, Rainelle Wolfe, 21 years of age, and allegedly, she faces court April the 19th. So it's all alleged at this stage, but allegedly she attempted to drown her 1-year-old daughter. Why did she attempt to drown her 1-year-old daughter? Well, because the 1-year-old daughter soiled herself. Isn't that something that children normally do? Yeah, maybe. And also, the child cried. Isn't that something that children normally do? Yes. Children do tend to cry, as far as I'm aware. I don't have kids myself. So we're going to have a look through this detail. So essentially, this scumbag whore of a mother here, 21 years of age, Rainelle, 21 years of age, Rainelle Wolfe, was staying at a hotel with her 1-year-old daughter and also a 15-year-old girl. We don't know the relationship between this 21-year-old whore of a mother and the 15-year-old girl. We don't know the relationship, but there was, for whatever reason, a 15-year-old girl staying at the hotel. And what happened was the baby soiled herself, her 1-year-old daughter, the 21-year-old's 1-year-old daughter. So this whore of a mother slapped the baby on the stomach. Do I have that part right? Slapped her daughter on the stomach because she had soiled herself. And then, then she threw the baby into the bathtub, and started filling the bathtub up with 2 inches of water. The toddler, the baby, the 1-year-old, started to cry. It's kind of a normal response if you ask me. At which point, the mother allegedly pushed the side of the baby's head to the bottom of the bathtub. Pushed the side of the baby's head to the bottom of the bathtub, which was filling up with water, had 1 to 2 inches of water in it already. And this forced the baby's face to be partially underwater. The 15-year-old said that this crazed lunatic whore of a mother was holding the baby's head under the running bathtub for 8 to 10 seconds at a time. And also, in addition to that, yelling at the child to shut the fuck up. I don't like the idea of yelling at children. I don't think that's good. I mean, clearly it's not good. I would imagine it happens from time to time. As a parent, I can see yelling at children is like almost a natural thing. Best to avoid for sure, but forgivable in some cases. I would imagine. But I mean, throwing a 1-year-old into the bathtub, submerging her head for 8 to 10 seconds at a time. I mean, this is just lunatic behavior. Apparently, the baby coughed up water from her nose and mouth when she was freed. The scumbag whore of a mother left the room, and the 15-year-old did the right thing. She stepped up to the plate, as it were, and she looked after the child. So she picked up the child, cleaned her, and dressed her. So this article does lack key information. We're not told of any injury sustained. There's no mention of hospital. And we're not aware of the baby's condition. We're not aware of if CPS has stepped in to remove the child. We would hope and pray that that has happened. This scumbag whore of a mother has 2 children by the look of it. She has a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. So hopefully both of them are removed. So what happened after this incident was a few days later, if I understand correctly, the 15-year-old told an adult, a woman, about this incident. We don't know who that woman was, perhaps the mother, we don't know. And the mother had claimed that she had also seen both of this scumbag whore of a mother's children, the 1-year-old and the 2-year-old, being mistreated being dirty and smelly and having other issues. So given that the adult concerned, seemingly, if I understand correctly, reported the incident to the authorities, to the police, and this scumbag whore of a mother has been arrested. Apparently, she was under the influence of either drugs or alcohol at the time of arrest, and she has been arrested on a few different charges: aggravated assault, recklessly endangering another person, endangering the welfare of children. So I would say quite serious charges. I'm not a lawyer, but I also kind of feel not that serious, perhaps not serious enough. And another part which tells me that this isn't being taken seriously enough is that she's been released on bail or on bond. So presumably a bond was issued. We're not told the amount within this article, but presumably someone or other paid the required amount to allow this scumbag whore of a mother to be free. And as far as we know, to carry on having access to her two children, which isn't particularly good. So she faces court on April the 19th. I've gone through things very thoroughly there. We've covered really all of the article. Can I ask you guys a question before I wrap up? Can I ask you guys a question? And this is a genuine question. Obviously, this woman is a scumbag whore of a mother, and we wish the worst upon her. We wish that the trial goes ahead, that she is charged accordingly and faces appropriate repercussions for her violent behavior to her 1-year-old. But I just want to ask you a question in regards to the yelling at her child. So this woman was yelling at her 1-year-old to shut the fuck up. Now, in my mind, that the act of yelling at the child pales in comparison to what else this whore of a mother did. She almost drowned or potentially drowned the child. Yelling at her it pales into insignificance to a degree, or certainly pales in comparison. Having said that, I don't think yelling at children is good in any way, shape or form, and should be avoided. And I would presume that you would agree with that. So I guess my question is, how bad is it do you feel, for a parent to shout, to yell, to swear at their children, their young children? Is that kind of normal to an extent? I'm not a parent. I can well imagine that many or most parents are subject to feeling extremely stressed out, extremely exhausted, tired, frustrated. So I can imagine that there are weak moments where an otherwise potentially good parent might lash out at their children verbally. What do you think? Can I ask you for your opinion? I mean that genuinely. Do you feel that, yeah, unfortunately, yelling at a child, is far from the ideal thing to do, but it kind of does happen, and so although it's not something which should be discouraged, we should somewhat be understanding towards the parent of such behavior? Or do you feel that there is absolutely no reason at all for such behavior? Do you feel that yelling at a child in that way is symptomatic of just having a grossly wrong outlook on the whole parenting? I know I haven't really expressed that very well. If that's not of interest to you, fair enough. But if anyone would like to comment on that, that would be of interest to me. But in any case, I'll wrap things up here. If you do value this type of content, please do give me some encouragement, like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. I'll carry on making some more videos, and take care, guys. As if you are a parent, don't do what this fucking scumbag whore of a mother did. I know that you won't. I know that you guys are good parents. I know that. But yeah, so look, don't do this kind of thing. And if you know someone that does do this kind of thing, I don't know, what do we do then? Do we report them? Do we call CPS? I guess in some circumstances that is the right thing to do. But let's just try to look out for ourselves and our families and those around us. Thank you.